Welcome back, everybody. Well, our girl, Merritt Bates-Thomas, is here in the studio with us. She has been cooking up this soup that we have been smelling so good this whole hour. So we are excited about this, Merritt. Tell us.
Well, not only does it smell good, it tastes great, too.
Well, isn't that half the battle there? If it
is.
Smells, I mean, it's half of what it tastes like. Yeah.
It
That's
is.
what the smell
So, sun-dried tomato chicken soup.
Okay.
And
but it smells so, it's the aromatic, you know what I'm saying? There's just such an aroma. You don't get as much aroma with all these soups that you cook, like this one.
Like this one, yeah. This one's good. And it looks like it's such a great color, too. It's going to be a pretty looking soup, too.
Yeah. And it has garnish that goes on it, too.
Okay.
So we'll talk through it.
Okay, well, tell us how we get this.
Spices are what you're smelling.
Yes.
So started with stewing a chicken on the stove.
Okay.
I like to do
So you don't use rotisserie?
You can.
You can.
Yeah, okay.
But then you buy the bricks or the cans of chicken broth.
Right.
Okay.
And I like my own.
You make your own chicken broth?
I do.
From the stewed chicken?
Yes.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Okay, that's the way to do it.
So you can add to it what you want or not add.
Yeah.
Right.
So salt, pepper, some garlic usually, depending on what I'm making. And then you take the chicken out, you let it cool.
Okay.
You bone it. And this was only about a third of a chicken, so you've got chicken left.
And how
for
long
other
does that
things.
whole process take you? Just
That takes about a good hour.
Okay. But
So now the cooling, probably about another 30 minutes.
Okay.
But while it's cooling, you're doing other things, right?
You're doing other things.
Exactly.
Yes. So then you get the broth. Actually, you're using two pots. This is the soup pot that I used to make the actual soup.
Okay.
I stewed in a larger pot to have all that broth. So the exact amounts will be on the recipe, but we've got the chicken. What we started with, though, let me think back to the original recipe.
Okay.
What was I doing? So we have the sun-dried tomatoes there, and I opted for the dried ones.
Okay.
Simply because
right there.
I like them better. I like using my own olive oil.
I see a smile of red pepper flakes.
Yeah.
You do, and that's part of the garnish. I did put a little bit in the soup.
And that you can probably decide how spicy or hot you want it, depending on how many of those you're going to use.
And if you add it as a garnish or if you add it in cooking.
Right, okay.
You wouldn't have to add it. You could wait till the end.
So we've got some, is this paprika right here?
That's smoked paprika.
Smoked, oh, even better. I like that
Yeah.
too. I've got that in my cabinet. I guess garlic powder?
Garlic powder, and then we have Italian blend seasoning.
Okay, gotcha.
So standard. The key thing with that, and I'll just show the viewers too, is you don't just throw it into the recipe.
Oh, really? Okay.
You break it up, and that actually activates a lot of the oils.
Really?
I
that are
never
in
knew
there,
that.
and
I
it
always
makes-
just
So
shake
it's not
mine
even
in.
broken, not broken enough already?
No.
All right.
Actually, for some things, I have a grinder that gets it down really, really fine if I'm putting it in
Even
dipping
though
sauce.
you think that they're in those things, they're just ready to use, but I guess not always necessarily.
So you've got your mix. We also add some tomato paste.
Tomato paste, yeah, I like to thicken it a little bit.
Couple of tablespoons,
Right.
thicken it. We've got, in addition to the chicken broth, we've got some cream. Things are out of order, but the recipe will walk you through it. And then last but not least, you add the chicken. Where you've pulled it apart.
Right. Okay. So after you steep it, so that's going the extra mile. And but that's good because that's a true.
If you have
home
time, you can use the rotisserie chicken. You can buy the chicken broth.
And then this would probably take you no time.
It takes less time. It's all about what you want to do.
Or what you have time for.
And you still use the same amount of chicken. You've got chicken left for other things: chicken sandwich, chicken casserole, another soup. Whatever. Salt and pepper. Salt and pepper to taste. A lot of times people will comment, needs more salt.
Right.
And I've prepared something.
All right.
That's okay.
They're wrapping us, so we've got to try this.
It's time to try this dude out. I think it is. Throw some chicken in there, Merritt. You want to do that?
I
And I think you got some good sun-dried tomatoes, too, I saw.
All right.
Now it's pretty hot, Ron.
Is it pretty hot?
Yeah, it's steaming.
And we're talking temperature hot, not spicy hot, too.
Well, a little spicy, probably, but...
Put a little basil.
Oh, yeah.
A little basil.
So what do you...
We get that basil going.
Yeah.
It is hot. But man, it is good. That is rocking good.
I'm afraid now to try it. But there's where the recipe is, all right, Merritt?
Follow me on Instagram at The Kitchen Transition. The recipe will go up today in case you want to make this for dinner tonight.
Perfect.
I think that would be a great dinner for tonight.
Yes, perfect. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Stacey.
We'll be right back after this.